chapter leaders, board of directors, and countless dedicated members. Today, more than 50 trained volunteers were here, opening voting packets which were delivered last night from hundreds of school sites from throughout LAUSD. This is a vote that authorizes the team to call for a strike if it is necessary.
Tomorrow, more than 30,000 educators serving some 600,000 students won't be going to work.
This is more about the soul of public schooling throughout the country.
On January 14th, more than 31,000 teachers walked out of the classrooms and onto the picket line, demanding better pay, smaller class sizes, and more support staff. The LA strike was part of a wave of teacher strikes all over the country, beginning with the Chicago strike in 2012 and continuing with strikes last year in West Virginia, Colorado, Kentucky, Oklahoma, and Arizona. One issue looming over the LA strike and teacher strikes all over the U.S. is the threat that charter schools pose to traditional public education. Holly Jackson Bartholomew is a teacher at John W. Mack Elementary School in Los Angeles. She's been a teacher for 2 decades. Because of the school district's limited budget for teaching, Holly has to teach classes in which grades are combined, for instance, with 3rd and 4th grade students in the same classroom. To make ends meet on her modest teacher salary, for a time, Holly had a second job as a Lyft driver. And she still had to supplement her classroom by paying for school supplies out of her own pocket, by at least $800 a year.
In December, I gave up my car. It's just too expensive.
What's the largest class size you've ever seen?
I had a 4th grade class with 34. That was a crazy year. We could barely fit into the classroom. We kept our backpacks and stuff out in the hallway just because with all of our stuff, we just couldn't fit. I think the big sort of the umbrella issues are social justice and racial justice in our district, and all of our demands kind of fall under those issues. Our Black and brown communities have a lot of needs, and we're trying to meet those needs at the schools. We can't do that when we're underfunded.
We followed Holly to the picket line with her daughter, Hazel.
Students united will never be defeated. UTLA!
Begin with breaking news. The LAUSD and Teachers Union have just reached a tentative deal to end the strike.
Teachers have been on the picket lines for 6 days now.
What do we want?
After 6 days on the picket line, the Los Angeles teacher strike ended in an agreement that gave teachers most of what they'd asked for: pay increases, smaller class sizes, and more support staff. They even won a resolution from the school board urging the state of California to put a moratorium on charter schools in LA.